Hey guys, this is Grant at GX3 Reptiles here in Sacramento, California. Today I wanted to go over how to handle snakes, especially if they're aggressive, bitey, or they just really like their food. See this Bolin's here? This girl is very, very hungry. And so I'm going to show you how I go about getting a snake like this out without getting bit, or at least we're going to try. So today I want to go over how to handle bitey snakes. Now there's two different types of bitey snakes. You've got defensive snakes that are like the blood python, stuff that's shy and just a little bit defensive when you're coming at them and they don't feel secure because they're getting startled and they think maybe I'm going to smash them or something. And then you've got food aggression. This Bolin's python here is a really good example of a food aggressive snake. She's a sweetheart when she's out of the enclosure, but she loves food and I've got to really let her know that she's not going to be eating. So right now I'm going to show you how I go through and handle all the snakes that I might have that food aggressive tendency with and how to safely handle them without getting bit. I'm going to open up this enclosure and I know that this girl's wanting to eat. She's in a posture right now where she's showing that she's expecting a rat. So what I want to do is open it, use my snake hook to tap her head, and then make sure that I can get her to calm down and visually kind of lower down before I go in there and try to pull her out. So notice I have the glass where it's still covered, so if she did try to strike, the glass is right there. And tap the head. And then I'm going to kind of redirect her head just while I get her out. And this is a big snake. Keep that head directed. Come on out. Here we go. She's hissing a little bit at me as I work her on out of here. And now I no longer need the hook because I know that she is not in a food aggressive mode. She's gonna work her tail out of her hide here. There we go. Nice and gentle. There we go. No biting, no stress on the snake. And now I've got her out. She knows she's not getting fed. And I can safely handle this animal without getting bit. And it's very important to understand that getting bit is not just worried about me. I've been bit by this snake before and it's really not too bad. After a day or so, it's healed up. But getting bit can actually cause a lot of damage to the animal, especially if you flinch, which you want to try to not flinch when you get bit, which is obviously easier said than done. But when you flinch, those teeth are very delicate and you can actually pull the snake's teeth out when you flinch. They will regrow. They're not like us. They will regrow their teeth, but it's still damaging to the animal and something that we want to try to avoid. I'm going to put her back. Slower and stuff. Oh yeah, this one's crazy one. So this snake is a very defensive snake. This is an IMG blood boa and it definitely likes to bite. But it's doing it because it's thinking that it's going to either be attacked by me or that I could hurt it. And all it really has is its bite as its defense. So when I'm handling an animal like this, you never want to approach directly on with the head because the head is where it's going to strike. Obviously, that's the pointy end. So we're going to want to keep that pointed away from our hands at all times. So as if I was to put this snake down, it's sitting in the tub here. I'm not going to want to come around straight from the head like that. You can see it's actively going to try to bite me. But what I could do is I can direct it, moving my hand like this. It's going to be focused on this hand, but I know that it's out of reach. And then I can easily handle that snake and redirect the attention. Snakes are a lot like toddlers. You just want to redirect their attention to get them to do what you want. And then I can safely handle the snake without worrying about it getting bit. I'm going to keep my eyes on the snake at all times because they can shift. And I'm going to try to redirect that attention to my hand. Most baby snakes are always going to be a little bitier than an adult that's used to being handled. So whenever you're approaching a baby snake, same rules applies as any aggressive snake. If the animal's in the tub, you're never going to want to come this way over the head, because that's going to make that snake want to bite at you. And so what you're going to want to do is come around from the back, pick up, support the body so that they're not squirming. If they feel unsupported, they're going to be scared, they're going to strike out, or they're going to flip-flop all over the place and could fall on the ground and get hurt. So holding, supporting the body, not doing sudden motions specifically in front of the face, and that's how you're going to avoid getting bit. Over time, you can work with these animals. They can get really used to being handled, and then they can really calm down as adults. You can see the snake is still a little nervous, how it's coiled like that. It's not actively cruising around on my hand. It's because it does feel a little bit nervous. So I'm just going to hold the snake, let it get used to being handled. It's also flattening out its body. That's defense posturing, very common with blood pythons. And then if I was to pick this one up from the front, it's going to try to bite out at me. So again, come right from behind. If you need to, you can use a hook and just redirect that head. There. Keep in mind, hooks are not for picking animals up. They're for redirecting the head. You're not supposed to be holding and supporting the whole weight of the snake on the hook. These are just to redirect so that you can pick up safely and handle the animal. All right, so I'm gonna demo one more with this blackhead. Blackheads are awesome snakes, and this girl's actually really calm once she's out, but they love food. So again, I'm gonna get that hook. I'm gonna tap the head. See how she's startled? She didn't know that I was gonna be doing that. I'm gonna keep the hook here to redirect the head, and then I'm gonna pick up. And now that I've got her out, she knows she's not getting fed. Tame as can be. While I'm still getting her out, I'm gonna kind of watch that head just to make sure that she's all good. So if you guys have a snake that's a little bit bitey, it's important to keep in mind that all snakes have individual personalities. Some snakes come out of the egg and they're just calm as can be, and they maintain that way all the way through adulthood. Some snakes come out and they're a little bit bitey. Some come out and they're a lot of bit bitey. I have found that snakes that come out calm as babies typically stay calm into adulthood, and snakes that start out pretty aggressive can be calmed down, but they're always going to be a little bit more bitey than something that came out of the egg ready to go calm. So when you're looking at a snake at the store and you're afraid of getting bit, or if you're new with snakes, try to pick one out that's calm already, not thinking that you're going to calm this and change it, because just like people, snakes can be hard to change. They kind of have their own personalities, and they are all individuals. So if you guys find this useful, please like the video. Appreciate you guys watching. And if you're in Sacramento, swing by our shop. We're open 7 days a week now at GX3 Reptiles. This one, I know she's very, very aggressive, being the defensive type. So she's going to strike out at anything that's kind of waving in front of her face here. I'm going to use the hook here. Okay, never mind. All right, that didn't work out. Maybe I'll have to get another one. Hannah, this is the sweetest snake in the store. What are you talking about? What? This, oh, there we go. All right, here we go. All right. Here, you ready to go? Let's just go from here. Yeah.